the pilgrimage. If you can hear this, you are still alive.
Welcome back to the front lines. This is the pilgrimage, where we talk about everything Trench Crusade. I am your host, Gunnar, and I'm joined by my co-host, Chance. Happy Canada Day, Chance.
You as well. From the very trenches in an alternate World War I, we wish you all a happy Canada Day for those of us in Canada, and for those who are not, enjoy the red and white.
Yeah, and I guess it'll probably come out after Independence Day. So happy Independence Day for our folks down south.
Yeah.
And then whatever you guys celebrate
And happy
overseas
day
there.
for everyone else.
Oktoberfest, whatever. Your national holiday.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Happy that.
Sorry,
Happy that.
I'm ignorant. Apologies. Come yell at me
Just
in the
ignorant.
Discord.
Just being ignorant.
That's right. A little bit of news before we get into it. We attended GamesCon or GameCon in Edmonton. It was last weekend?
Yep.
Or the weekend before, I guess. Yeah. 2 weeks ago now, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was super fun. Huge Warhammer event. Holy moly.
Yeah.
It was crazy how big that was.
Massive, yep.
I must say that they put, like, the Warhammer guys put on a crazy cool, like, venue.
Yeah.
Like it was their little pop-up store front that they did with all of their huge miniature, like, they're almost like larger than actual scale replicas.
Oh yeah.
Like the Space Marine and the
Terminator
Sigmarite
at the very start. Yep.
That was like very, very, very cool that they put on pretty big effort all the way up here in Canada for their event. Yep. And as much as I shit on Warhammer on this podcast, the 11th edition trailer it's literally just like a Warhammer trailer.
Yeah.
Basically that encompassed Warhammer trailer. I was just like, oh my God. Like, it's pretty good. Can't really shit on that.
Nope.
I showed my wife. I'm like, if you want to know what Warhammer is and what Henry Cavill's gonna do here, just watch this.
Yeah, I showed my wife and kids as well.
Right on. I was like fairly sick at GameCon, so I was hoping to spend the whole day there, but I had to tap out.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is that I have a shitload of those pilgrimage buttons left. So
yeah, I didn't even get one.
Well, you didn't ask. You had to ask.
I didn't. I hardly saw you.
I know. I was dying. So then we definitely have more of those we can give out at some point.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, the Carcass Front box contents were revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And those models are looking spicy, looking pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that it comes with little scatter train, the little like naval hedgehogs.
Yep.
Which you could just make with sprues, but
yeah,
you get the real thing. And then little like sea mines.
Yep.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I want to make like a seaside board with like a derelict ship on the beach that's like half in the water, half out. And then like...
Is that something a little multi-purpose you're looking for some water terrain and stuff?
Yeah, Chance and I saw the Blood and Plunder game being played at GameCon, and we're like scratching our necks trying to fight off the itch.
Yep.
not to get into that game.
Don't need another hobby.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh, the Black Magic Craft or Black Magic Creative,
Yeah.
they had their game out, and that their models look really good.
And that one seems pretty simple to get into. For the starter kit, they just do the little candles, and you can use whatever models you want as well.
Yeah. I think that would be cool to take a look at with a low cost entry point to get into.
Yep.
And more on the news for Trench Crusade. There's a step-by-step trench board creation by Dave Taylor on Trenchwire. So you can go look at that. Go look in how you might want to make your own Trench Crusade boards and I'll look at that when I want to make my Seaside board for Carcass Run.
Mm-hmm.
New Antioch Salet replica build guide by Jamie McCann is on there. So it's like the new Antioch soldier helmet.
Oh yeah.
In like full scale so that you can wear it for cosplay or whatever. So it looks pretty freaking cool.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then Army Painters Army Challenge is on. I'll let you guys go check out. Come say in the Discord what models look good to you. But I will say that Tyler Mengel's Hell Knight were like really fucking good. It's almost like depressingly good.
He does really good work.
Yeah. If only I had an eighth of his talent.
Right.
Trench Crusade is a finalist for the Diana Jones Award for kind of like a tabletop award. So that's cool. Fingers crossed for Trench Crusade. See if they can pull that one out. And then speaking of Dave Taylor, he joins the Trenchwire, so good for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little bit late on the news and a little sad, but R.I.P. John Blanche.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I got into Games Workshop in the first place is just seeing that guy's art.
That art was amazing, yep.
Yeah, and doing shitty jobs at trying to replicate his paint schemes. So that guy will be missed.
Yeah.
Too soon. All right. So for today's episode, we're going to talk about, we have another Warband watch, and we're getting into the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent. So we're talking about the big nasties today, finally. But before we do that, just a few action items. Come join the Discord. I'm super happy. Like it's still small, but I feel like it's popping off a little bit. Like really good engagement.
Yep.
Really good guys in there, girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. So come on over, have a chat, have some laughs. You can also listen to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon, and follow us at Blue Sky Social. All right. Are you ready to read a shitload this episode, Chance?
Yeah, just going to take a quick drink of water here.
Good. Yeah, you better. There's a lot.
Yeah. Might be two-parter. We'll see.
They don't have variants.
As many sub-factions,
So like it'll be fine that way. They just have a lot to go through with all the sins and stuff, but
right.
Okay. Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent lore.
Jutting from the internally belching plumes of stinking, corrosive smoke rises the accursed Iron City of Dis. Atop its shrieking, blackened keep sits the Infernal War Council, a gathering of 7 of the most wicked, cunning, and diabolical archdevils in existence. Known as the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent, each head of the serpent embodies one of the 7 deadly sins. Together, their decrees shape the course of the Great War, overseeing Hell's relentless campaign against creation on Earth and commanding all infernal forces in service of the hierarchy.
The Bible talks a lot about the number 7 in the book of
Oh, yeah.
Revelations. And I didn't realize like how many things they're just really tied to that number.
It's very, very fixated on that for sure.
Both like on the sides of heaven and hell.
Yeah.
And they talk about like 7 churches and 7 seals. And then even on the side of heaven, there's a lamb with 7 horns and 7 eyes.
Oh, good.
So that was lovely. A little image. I feel like that could be a model.
Yeah.
In Trench Crusade.
Definitely.
Just an abomination from heaven. But they in Revelations, the 7-headed dragon, they call it, is like literally a 7-headed dragon wearing 7 crowns. Where it's like in Trench Crusade here, it's like a figurative 7-headed. It's a court. Yeah.
Yeah.
With archdevils as the figurative heads of the serpent, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. In the twisted, treacherous, and changing politics of hell, even the mightiest of devils rarely hold their seat on the great war council of the court for long. Towering statues of the heads of the serpent representing wrath, envy, lust, pride, sloth, gluttony, and greed are erected by slavering work gangs of yoke fiends, only to be torn down and crushed into rubble as new devil lords claw their way to power, trampling their rivals beneath them.
When I first was like looking at this game, or at least like thinking conceptually, okay, so humanity is banding together to like fight hell.
Yep.
It almost seems like it's like insurmountable.
Oh yeah.
Like how can you possibly fight that like actual devils and demons coming out of hell onto Earth? Right. But it seems like there's like the biggest weakness I could see for Hell's legions are that they become disorganized and self-destructive with all their infighting between the sins.
Yeah.
So I think that would slow them down and give humanity a bit of an edge.
A fighting chance, yeah.
Yeah.
The hierarchy of the court is anything but stable. Countless envious pretenders scheme against the heads of the serpent, each vying to seize their place and claim the glory and prestige of such a lofty position. Only Mammon is said to have held an almost unbroken reign of power as the serpent head of greed for the entire Great War. The other positions have seen a bewildering parade of dukes, marquises, margraves, barons and baronesses, paramounts, princes, lords and ladies, earls, and countless other high nobles rise and fall in their eternal machinations for influence and power. This relentless cycle of political ascension followed by utter ruin is mirrored among their mortal followers on Earth. In turn, the strength of a demon waxes and wanes with the number of mortal followers they can corrupt to their cause. The council operates by majority vote, often decided by the slimmest of margins. While Beelzebub is the most powerful devil of gluttony, the Lord of the Flies scorns his rightful place at the court, waging his war against creation through his black grail. This leaves his seat vacant, causing the lesser fallen angels to squabble for the prize of the throne of hunger.
I find it funny that in the court of hell, come together and say, like, how do we choose among us? It's
Yeah.
like, democracy. Yes,
Democracy.
democracy.
We shall vote.
We put it to a vote. I also like that Beelzebub just like wants nothing. He does
Yeah.
not care. He's just like, I'm gonna go and kill Earth now.
You guys dick around with that. I'm going to go fucking spread plagues.
Yeah. Makes me happy. I'm a follower of the Great Hunger.
At the command of the court, warbands assemble at the Hellgate, ready to strike out and blight the world. Yoke fiends muster under the banners of their praetors and sorcerers. The shattered forms of the Hell Knights are forced into their suits of armor, emerging from fiery tombs where their bodies lie crushed beneath massive, ever-turning slabs of black basalt while they are not serving in the war effort.
Serve or suffer.
Yep. Many warriors of the court have access to goetic abilities, powers, and spells which use the suffering of mortals as spiritual energy to unleash the reality-bending powers of the demons. As God's plan is disrupted and perverted, infernal sorcerers and other demonic creatures can use the released primordial energy of creation to alter reality. Demons have to be quick, however. God's omnipotence will soon reassert itself, and the opportunity to disturb the world will be lost. Thus, infernal creatures have a continuous growing need for human sacrifices, pain, and endless warfare to enable their supernatural powers.
Well done. All right. We got court special rules, baby. We have the 7 deadly sins. So you got to declare your warband to one of the 7 sins. There you have goetic powers, so elite models can have them.
Mm-hmm.
And goetic spells. So where goetic powers are like innate or just abilities that they can get by purchasing them. Goetic spells, they either use blood markers to automatically cast them, or they use a blood marker and then use a cast spell action to get them off. And
So for them, it's a resource.
It's they're special. Yeah. It seems like instead of having abilities throughout your units, you'll have these goetic powers to put abilities on, or like the goetic spells to kind of offset not having abilities. Yeah. With the goetic spells and powers, or at least the spells, sorry, you would you pay the blood markers, and it can be from any friend or foe model on the table, as long as it's not black grail demonic. And
just pain or
you
suffering.
You don't even need a light of sight. You just start pulling blood markers.
Sweet, yeah.
So we'll talk about how you can get a whole bunch of those later. We have the court battle kit. We have the arquebus.
A primitive matchlock weapon, simple enough that even a yoke fiend is capable of operating it, and sturdy enough to be used as a club with which to batter an opponent in a melee.
2-handed, 18-inch range, has cumbersome. It has the batter special ability. A model with an arquebus can use it as a 2-handed melee weapon.
Sweet.
It's decent.
Yep.
Not too shabby. I think it's like a good starter piece of equipment before you start scaling up. We have the Crown of Hellfire.
This burning crown is held aloft by the pain-seared hands of an invisible damned soul, whose weeping cries can still be heard. It is a reward that an elite member of the court can earn through some extraordinary act in the service of the Serpent Head that they are pledged to. Of the slave soldiers of the court, only the pit locusts are allowed to wear this symbol of prestige due to the fundamental role they played in the start of the Great War.
It's, this is the one thing that you can put your pit locusts with. And it has the ability Searing Flames. when you end an activation with the model, you can place a blood marker next to each enemy model within 1 inch of the model with the crown. And negate fire will cancel that out, of course. We have the head taker next.
Said to contain a tiny sliver of the stone that Cain used to murder Abel, this weapon allows its wielder to identify any point in the body of their enemy that would bring it instant and agonizing death. This makes it a superb ambush weapon, much favored by the hunters of the left-hand path.
I love that lore.
I love it.
I just can kill you instantly.
With the rock that Cain used to murder Abel.
It's a one-handed melee weapon with the ambush weapon ability. It's a +2 injury modifier against targets that have yet to be activated this turn. So pretty decent.
Yep.
I like it. Pretty good on Hunter of Left-Hand Path as well.
Yeah.
Since they like it so much. We have a Hellblade next.
Crafted from iron ore from the mines of Dis in Inferno, this weapon burns with the unquenchable fires of hell.
Two-handed melee, +1 injury dice, and fire. Good all around.
Yep.
Beat stick. All right. We have the Malebranche sword, the bane of my existence.
These forked abyssal swords are terrible weapons as well as symbols of prestige. They are given to demons who have performed great deeds in the service of the court and were once carried by fallen seraphim in battles against heaven.
See, that's kind of a neat piece of lore.
Mm-hmm.
Because what the seraphim, I thought they were with heaven. Or is that just like a Diablo thing?
I think that's just a Diablo thing, yeah.
Anyway, this thing fucked me up so hard on my game with a court player. It's a two-handed melee, heavy, abyssal blade ability, which lets you just do a bloodbath for the injury roll instead of regular.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that... Mm-hmm.
So he marched down his praetor with one of these things, and he killed my communicant and my... I'm pretty sure he killed another pilgrim and my prophet.
Ugh.
Like, it was just like... I downed him, I got rid of his tough, but that was all I could do.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
The Ophidian rifle.
This wheel-lock hunting rifle is produced in the forges of the demon Sabnok, the great Marquis of War. Made of both infernal and earthly metals and materials, it exists simultaneously in the twisted dimension of hell as well as on earth. A thing that should not be. The shots of this firearm pervert the laws of God, so targets taking cover are easier to hit, and firing over great distances aids the user of this hell-made rifle instead of hindering their aim.
Do you know, what's a wheel-lock hunting rifle?
Is that... Oh, I don't... Not a clue.
Wheel-lock. Yeah, I don't know. Is it like... It's not like a revolver, is it?
I don't think so.
Regardless, two-handed, 30-inch range, heavy, ignore cover, ignore long range. And then it has unnatural inversion. Add +1 dice to roll for attacks made with this weapon if the cover or long range modifiers apply to the attack. So +2 if both apply. So it's kind of neat. It's like it's actually inverting the laws of physics, and where if a bullet should drop, it goes faster and farther. All right, Restraining muzzle.
You did miss the infernal iron armor. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah. Just after the
infernal iron armor.
This armor is forged simultaneously in hell and on earth, so that no weapon, whether infernal or man-made, can overcome its protection.
That's so funny. It's forged at both places at once.
We make it here, and then ship it, and make it there, too.
At the same time. -2 injury mod, and then impervious. Pretty decent. All right, now the restraining muzzle.
Yoke fiends are unruly beasts, and almost impossible to control when they smell mortal blood. Court nobles use these cruel, barbed muzzles to bring them to heel. Each is attuned to the will of its master, who can constrict them with a command word until the pain becomes so unbearable that even the most bestial yoke fiend is made to obey.
It's restrained ability. Add +1 dice to the rolls made for range attacks made by a yoke fiend that has this muzzle. And the hateful ability does not apply on a yoke fiend that has the muzzle. And the hateful ability is they have to charge or move towards the closest model.
Right.
I believe it's move and charge. We'll talk about it here. I'm pretty sure it's both. Last but not least, second to last, the Serpent assault gun.
This terrifying and enormous hand cannon contains a portal to the fetid swamps and bogs of the 5th circle of hell. Each bullet it fires is enveloped with an awful gas.
Nice little portal.
Gun. Gotcha.
Yeah, portal gun.
Yeah.
Two-handed, 36-inch range, assault, automatic 2, gas, and heavy.
That's a pretty good range.
Yeah, it's a beast gun.
For a hand cannon, especially.
Yeah. It's just like a giant.
Yeah.
That should be the arquebus. All right. Last torture instrument.
Great scourges made from living spines, red-hot rods, man-catchers, and other tools of torment fashioned by the sadistic smiths of Dis are widely used by the court's warbands. Their main function is to not kill, but to cause as much agonizing pain as possible. Forged in hellfire and quenched in the black waters of the river Styx, their wounds cause suffering that lasts for days.
This is kind of a weird weapon. It's two-handed melee with agonizing injuries, which means when you make an injury roll, you would roll just 1d6 instead of 2d6, but you double the blood markers that are caused by the roll.
Oh. Okay.
Plus injury dice and minus injury dice apply normally, but it's just you take the single highest or single lowest dice.
It's still 1 dice, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And for bloodbaths, you roll 2d6 instead of 3d6.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like the idea of this weapon is just to stack blood markers.
Yep.
So it's not bad.
Yep. I mean, very flavorful.
Yeah.
I like it.
I may put these on like some Wretched.
Yep.
All right. We can get into the goetic powers list now.
Okay.
So if you're running court, you can just have these generic spells. And their first one that any of the sins can take is called Burning Inferno.
The sorcerer opens a portal to the lake of fire, drawing forth a great screaming ball of infernal lava mixed with damned souls.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah.
Costs 1 to 3 to cast, and it needs a cast spell action. Make a ranged attack action afterwards with a range of 36. Keywords blast, fire, scatter, and the radius of the blast is the number of blood markers used to cast in inches.
Okay.
And if you land on a model for the the center point, either when you target or if the scatter goes over it, you can ignore armor for that spell,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty nice, pretty good.
Yeah.
Slave Master.
Yoke fiends are held in total thrall by the mightier members of the court.
Cost 1, cast spell action. It commands a yoke fiend that is within 18 inches of the spellcaster. And you can basically just choose it to fight, move, or shoot, like out of order. And it doesn't interrupt their action sequence later. But you can also just command it to kill itself.
Yeah,
so
why
that's
not?
nice.
Just in case.
Well, yeah, it's just stupid yoke fiend.
Yeah.
Get out of my court.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get
out of there.
Get out of here.
Get out of there,
fiend.
yoke
You
fiend.
stupid bitch. All right, now we have the Wrath Warband spells. We have their first, which is Blind Rage.
With alacrity born out of sheer rage, this creature can move at a startling speed.
Just an ability, gives you +1 dice for the dash action.
Yeah.
Which is nice because I've had a model just sit on the board all game doing nothing because I've been trying to dash all game.
Yep. Been there. Yep.
And I'm too stubborn to just move them first.
Oh, so am I. At
Fuck
that point,
that.
I'm like, well, I got to keep trying.
Yeah. And this is why I lose. All right, next one they have is Charge of Hatred.
There is virtually no escape from the hatred of this creature.
Another ability, the move characteristic is just 12 when making a charge. So you don't need to roll for your charge. It's just always
Nice.
12. So pretty nice. Oh, and then you need to charge the closest model, or it's a risky success roll for the charge.
Oh, so if you don't charge the closest, then it's a risky success roll?
That's right.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Lesser Mark of Cain.
An inferior copy of the mark that the god tyrant Yahweh placed on the forehead of Cain, the first murderer.
An inferior copy of the mark. That's
So,
kind
yeah,
of...
it's just a...
yeah, it's like a bastardized version of the Mark of Cain. It's a ability, -1 injury dice keyword. Which, I guess if you're like formidable with murder, you would know how not to be murdered, I guess. And that's why it's like that. Still super powerful. I think these, like the Wrath Warband spells, they're like just a good all around.
Yep. A little more mobility in there.
Yeah, you want to like get in and attack and do the things. It helps you do that. All right, MV Warband spells. Coveted Position.
The burning jealousy and envy of those in better position in life allows the caster of this spell to instantly change places with whomever they envy.
Cost 2, spellcast action. Pick a model, friend or foe, that is within 12 with LOS and not within an inch of other models, and you can swap positions. Not
cool.
Bad.
Yep.
I'm not smart or tactical enough to figure out when and where that'd be good, but
really, you have to really be having your thinking cap on for these kind of moves.
And I won't. I'll just take Wrath and charge everything. All right, envious eyes.
So great is the envy of this creature, it can manifest the object of its desire in physical form.
You can purchase 1 piece of battle kit from the New Antioch, Trench Pilgrims, or Iron Sultanate armories for a model that with this goetic ability, and it must follow the battle kit stipulations. So pretty nice.
Yeah, just bring something into your hands.
I think machine armor is not specific.
Oh, yeah, yep.
I think you can just buy that. So, another -3 armor.
Yeah.
Elite in your in your battle groups. Pretty good.
Lovely, lovely.
Or you can just take the Trench Pilgrims boomstick.
Oh, yeah.
Their was that explosive axe or whatever it's called.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't think that has any stipulations, so you can just pick up one of those. It's pretty nice. All right, and then their last spell, what is yours is mine.
The caster of this spell cannot bear another to possess that which it lacks, and bends reality to its will to sate its jealousy.
Cost 1, cast spell action, remove 1 blood marker or blessing marker from a model in the spellcaster's LOS, friend or foe, and place it next to the spellcaster.
Oh, lovely.
If you steal my blessings, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I don't mind the envy spells. They're okay.
They got some cool stuff in there. I like it.
I think there's better, like, if you're like power gaming it, I think there's better lists, but
I'm too bad at the game to try and power game.
Oh yeah. I just bring what's cool in my mind. All right, Lust Warband spells. Call of the Flesh.
None can resist the call of lust.
Nope.
Ooh,
I sure can. Yeah, I need a break.
Yeah. Whew.
So if you want your opponents wanting to fuck you, you will take this spell. Cost 2, cast spell action. Your activation immediately ends, and the first action taken by the next model in your opponent's activation must be a move, charge, or retreat. And then it must end its move as close to the spellcaster as possible. So it's like a taunt.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Just a straight cost too, though. It's a little expensive, but you can get those blood markers for it pretty easy. All right, Exquisite Pain.
Pain and pleasure are but two sides of the same coin. This is the wisdom of the sin of lust.
Very wise.
Give me my box. I want to rattle that box around and find the points.
No chance, no. Cost 1 to 2, cast spell action. Pick a model that is in the spellcaster's line of sight, friend or foe, and place the blood markers paid to cast the spell next to the model you picked.
Sweet.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Just another way to throw out blood markers pretty quick.
Yeah.
And you can, you're basically, so you're schlepping it off of your models that have blood markers to use the spell, boom, onto.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like a 4-point swing if you do it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Forbidden Pleasures.
The unspeakable things done to the poor slave of the fiend are best left unsaid.
Good. Yeah. We just won't say it.
Yeah.
It's an ability.
Best left unsaid.
Yeah, exactly. It's an ability at the start of each game before deployment. For each model in your warband that has this goetic ability, you can pick a model from your warband that does not have the demonic keyword. Place 3 blood markers next to each model that you pick.
Oh, just for more fuel for the fire sort of thing. Yep.
So you have your wretched just sitting in the back. Yep. Because you don't have line of sight, you can just put them in a building.
Yeah.
Bleed the shit out of them.
Make them scream.
Go to town.
Yep.
So yeah, I like the Lost Ones a lot.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. All right, Pride Warband spells. The Light of Samael.
The angel Samael fell from splendor and glory, and now his divine light burns all in its path.
That's cool. It's very
Yep.
cool lore. Cost 2, cast spell action. Pick an enemy model that is within 24 inches with line of sight and make an injury roll. If mounted on a base of 32 millimeters or less, that model is driven back 6 inches in a straight line and stops against impassable terrain or another model, stuff like that. But you can throw them off cliffs, it seems.
Nice.
So pretty good. That's
Yep.
a great spell. 24 inches
Yeah.
is long ways. Proud Defiance.
Retreat would mean submitting to others, an unthinkable act.
Ability. You do not have to take morale checks if your warband has at least one model with this goetic ability on the battlefield.
That's pretty sweet.
Not bad.
I like it.
Not
Yep.
bad. I think it's somewhat important for this army because you have less model count, so you're going to get to that morale
Yep.
check faster.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not the worst to run away also sometimes. Too proud to fall.
The pride of this creature matches Morningstar himself. It will never kneel down willingly.
Nice lore, like that. Cost 2, cast when the spellcaster is taken down. Ignore the down result. Will still suffer any other effects of the injury roll.
I like that.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, so if like you're on a ledge and you go down, then you can just like say nope and not fall down, which is
Not
that's
happening.
a good way. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Sloth warband spells. The Charm of Acedia.
Not even trying is the surest way to succeed.
Something to live by.
Every
Cost
day, man.
1. Cost 1, cast spell action. First roll is automatically a succeed on the next action. It's good. It's good. Demonium Meridianum.
It is impossible to approach this infernal warrior with any energy or enthusiasm.
I like that you're slothing this up. Ability. Enemy models treat open or dangerous terrain within 6 inches of this model as if it had the difficult terrain keyword. Not bad. Not bad. Morphean Mind.
The mind of this demonic creature warps the flow of time, so it may take as long as it wishes to decide on its actions.
Ability. You now know Kung Fu. I'm just kidding. Opposing player cannot spend more than 1 blood marker to add a minus dice when you take success rolls on this model. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very strong. All right, and now, close to my heart, the Gluttony Warband spells. And our first is Belly of the Beast.
This creature is known to feast on vast mounds of flesh before it leaves hell. If it is wounded in battle, its opponents suffer agonizing, acidic burns as the contents of its guts gush all over them. See, now we're talking. This is good stuff. I like this.
Ability. If you cause at least 1 blood marker from a melee attack on a model with this ability, the attacking model receives a blood marker as well.
Sweet.
An eye for an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Eater of the flesh.
An unnatural hunger for flesh haunts this creature. Whenever mortal blood is spilled, this demonic entity feeds through tears in reality, gorging itself on viscera and guts.
Nice. Love it.
Slurp.
Ability. After making a melee attack, remove 1 blood marker from the model for each blood marker that is placed next to the target model as a result of the attack. Doesn't affect demonic and black rail models. So nice little
That's pretty
heal spell.
Yeah.
And it's just an ability too. So
Yeah.
you're just healing up as you go along. And you have a
Yep.
big beat stick model. You could heal up a lot of blood markers.
Oh, yeah.
Uncaring gluttony.
This curse drives its target mad with an unnatural hunger, making them heedless of any danger as they seek to consume any matter they now perceive as edible.
Cost 2. Cast spell action. Pick one enemy that has not yet been activated this turn. And pick one piece of equipment that the model has. Equipment that has the consumable keyword cannot be picked as it has already been consumed. And equipment that has the deployable keyword cannot be picked if it is more than 1 inch away from the model. The model chews on the equipment, rendering it unusable for the rest of the game.
That's pretty sweet.
Hope you didn't want to use that grenade. It's in my belly. Greed Warband spells. The Black Heart.
Greed has corrupted the heart of this fallen creature to such an extent that there is a gaping hole within its chest. When it desires something, it bleeds black tar that empowers this servant of avarice.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Might want to get that checked out.
Yeah.
Cost 1. Use this spell before taking a successful roll or a risky success roll for the spellcaster. And if you do, add +1 dice to the roll.
All right.
It's like, okay.
Yep.
Body of Gold.
So great is the devotion of this servant of greed that their entire body takes on the aspect of the precious metal.
This is an ability, and then once you have it, it has the Golem keyword. And then you would lose Tough keyword if it has that. But I think that's a great trade-off. Golem is so strong.
Yeah.
Greedy Hearts.
One cannot serve both Mammon and God. Extravagant displays of wealth by your enemies only strengthen the servants of greed.
Ability. After both sides have deployed, place 1 blessing marker next to a model with this goetic ability for each enemy model that's worth 150 ducats or more. That's including all their equipment and stuff.
Yep. The total worth, yeah.
Yeah. So, I feel like, late in a campaign, you could get a bunch of blessing markers.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're going to get into the units now. And we have the nobles of the court. And a court warband must include either a praetor or a sorcerer. And it can also include both. The praetor. This, I love how they have modeled and sculpted all of their like demonic hell models.
Oh, yeah.
Because like so many times it's like, oh, it's a hell leader. Here's some horns and wings and hooves.
The bat wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Couple hooks on it.
Man. These models are the
They're
reason
disturbing.
why, and was one of the biggest hooks that got me and us into Trench Crusade.
Easily, yep.
Just the look of these things.
Yep.
So good.
Praetors are demonic commanders and magistrates within a small corner of the fiefdom of a mighty archdevil or demon lord. Each commands small cohorts at their liege's behest, raised from the denizens of the ever-shifting domains of hell. Yoke fiends muster at their command, and hell knights, bound to blind obedience, bend their knees to these field commanders of hell.
All right, this motherfucker, the one that destroyed me single-handedly. 8 inches of flying, +3 melee and ranged. Can have any of the court battle kits. And takes 2 goetic powers. Only 1 from Wrath. Fear, flying, strong, and tough. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this thing's so fucking scary.
Yep.
Especially kitted out with all the powers and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
abilities and yeah. All right, Sorcerer. The Hell Demon Goat Gandalf.
Sorcerers come in many forms and manipulate their bodies to better cast the mighty spells that they are charged with. Some have many arms, others multiple heads or countless alterations and terrible improvements. Some self-administered, others forced upon them, based on the whims of the archdevil and the cabal of high sorcerers who lead their goetic strategy. A sorcerer's feet do not touch the ground, a distant echo of their angelic past. Instead, they float across no man's land, chanting the cruel gospel of hell as they advance. Their dark wisdom and cunning make them equally capable of leading one of the court's warbands or acting as advisors to one of the praetors as they stride forth into the mortal realms. Delicious.
I love that they're like, we do not touch the ground.
Yeah. Do not sully ourselves with the earth.
6-inch flying, +1 to melee and ranged. Can't take ranged weapons or grenades, but can take 3 goetic powers, plus its innate spell. Fear and flying. Its spell that it has automatically is Blessing of the Serpent Moon. Cost 2, 4, and 6. Cast a spell before an injury roll, and if you do, add -1 modifier to the roll for every 2 blood markers that were paid.
Nice.
Nice defensive little spell.
Yeah.
I think the Great Hunger has this spell as well.
Oh, okay.
Or at least like a version of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very good. All right, Hunter of the Left-Hand Path. Love the skin hood.
Mm.
And I love how they've the bow is basically like this mutated arm.
Right. The hunters of the court of the seven-headed serpents are followers of the left-hand path. They stalk the primordial hinterlands of hell where they hunt terrifying beasts. They perform vile magics and auguries using the innards of their still-living prey to discern portents and omens.
They are a 6-inch move infantry. +2 ranged, +1 melee. Always has the bow of Lath in one hand, and it cannot be removed or lost. And can take anything else except two-handed weapons. It has its own innate goetic powers. It has the keyword Infiltrator. The bow of Lath. The bow of Lath.
This bow is grown by the hunters of the left-hand path out of their own flesh. It can be tipped with deadly poison made from the blood of the nameless beasts of that the hunters stalk in the wastelands of hell, or it can shoot one of the iron bolts of pandemonium that weigh 9 tons on Earth. Insane.
Imagine getting hit with that.
I'd rather not, thanks.
Just like a take hunter.
You'd just be done, for sure.
Well, same as in the game when this thing fucking hits you. It's got it's 24-inch assault keyword, and it has special ammunition. Before making an injury roll for an attack with the bow, you choose either +2 injury dice keyword or the nor armor keyword. So it's killing armored units, it's killing non-armored units.
Whatever you needed to do.
It's very good.
Yeah.
All right. The goetic powers that it has, like one of them is the left-hand path. Cost 2. Cast a spell when the spellcaster takes a move, charge, retreat, or dash action and moves into contact with a terrain piece. Interrupt the spellcaster's move to remove them from the battlefield and then redeploy them in contact with another terrain piece and more than 1 inch away from enemy models. You can also you can do this on the charge as well, but you have to, the enemy model still has to be within 12 inches at the start of the charge. So
okay. Yeah.
you can't just charge all the way across the battlefield.
Right.
But still really cool ability.
Yeah.
It'll get you can dash through terrain and then just make like a 2-inch charge.
Yeah.
Oracle Beast Cloak, cost 3. Cast once per turn after an injury roll is made for the spellcaster. Result of the injury roll is changed to no effect. So, pretty cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
Worth the cost 3, though, if you want to keep your guy alive. And it has last ability is Shadow Walker, cost 2. Cast a spell before the spellcaster takes the retreat action, and then enemy models cannot make melee attacks against the spellcaster when they retreat.
Nice.
Yeah. Lots of movement.
Yep.
Like very
sneaky
pesky model.
Pesky bees.
Yeah, I really like that model.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dare I say auto include?
Probably.
All right. Hell Knights. Giant ironclad knights of hell. And these guys remind me of just Chaos Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
This is like the one model where I'm like, not just a little bit of flair, like a little bit of your own. They seem a little generic to me.
A little bit, but they still look great.
They look awesome. Like who doesn't like full plate
Hell Knights?
Like, yeah, like exactly.
The silent battalions of Inferno, summoned to serve when the court of the seven-headed serpent seeks sport, are composed of Hell Knights. Their ever-burning banners stream as they march to war, carrying out the bidding of their masters. They are the bannerets of the High Lords of the Court, champions who respond to foolish mortals daring to challenge the hunting parties of the Serpent's nobility.
They're 6-inch move infantry, +0 range, +2 melee, -2 armor from the infernal armor that they carry all the time. And that cannot be removed or lost as well. And they can't take any other armor from the armory. They have to wear that infernal iron armor.
Right. Yep.
They can take 2 goetic powers and also have blood magic innate power.
Nice.
And they have the strong keyword. Blood magic. Cost 1. Cast a spell before making any injury rolls for an attack made by the spellcaster. Add +1 injury dice to all the injury rolls you make for the attack. +1 injury dice to rolls for each bottle that was caught in the blast radius of the attack as well. So if you have a grenade launcher on this guy,
yep,
and you're hitting a whole bunch of models, you can +1 injury dice to all of them.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. Not too shabby.
Yep.
This is a great core unit for this army.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Just very strong all around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have the war slaves now. The dirt underneath the court's boot that they use. All right. We have wretched. They are just literally enslaved souls of hell made to fight.
Perfect. These unfortunate souls possess not a drop of demon blood. They act as disposable shock troops, or are used as subjects of torture to power the goetic magic of the sorcerers and other users of the dark arts. Should a wretched bring down a mighty opponent, the law of hell is clear. The mortal will gain its freedom, in memory and honor of the first rebellion when there was war in heaven, and blood of the angels painted the firmament red.
Pretty,
hey, you
pretty
do
cool.
something good, we'll let you go for sure. It's kind of written in law. We got to do it.
I mean, the devils like their laws.
Yeah, they do. And democracy.
Yes, can't get anywhere without democracy. 6-inch move infantry, -1 melee and ranged. Can have anything that cost less than or equal to 10 ducats and cannot be sent unarmed.
Okay.
So you gotta give them something. All right, and their ability is the Law of Hell, which basically means if you take like out of action an elite model with this unit, you just immediately remove the wretched from your warband. Just like it's not used for morale checks and is just totally removed from your roster.
You're kind of punished for using them to kill an elite. I mean, it makes sense.
But it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would definitely be cool. Great for the story, not great for your game.
All right, next we have the Pit Locusts, and this description just speaks for themselves.
Yeah, it pretty much makes sense. Pit locusts are terrifying, horse-sized, winged, and armored creatures with twisted faces resembling humans. They fight with rending blades attached to their limbs and with poison stingers. Yeah.
If I was
Not
like
quite
fighting,
what I pictured as locusts, but
what about it isn't locusts
it's
for you?
not horse-sized, I guess, is
True.
my issue.
True. They have wings.
Yeah.
And poison stingers. Do locusts have poison stingers?
I don't think they do. They
No,
bite.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, this one will bite you.
This will get you.
He'll get you. I wish you could just take like as many of these things as you.
Just a full cavalry unit of them.
Oh, I would have like an actual locust horde of these things. This, like, if I was fighting against hell, like, actually, this thing would be the fucking scariest thing ever.
Oh yeah, easily. For sure.
Oh, just fucking horse-sized locusts. Okay.
Ugh.
All right,
With
8-inch
human
flying.
faces.
Yeah, but like a human face that's got full of teeth and the fucking unhinged jaw.
Yeah.
8-inch flying, +0 range, +2 melee, -2 innate armor, and can only take the Hellfire Crown as a battle kit. Is fear and flying. Ability is poison stingers. A pit locust that make a melee attack have the cleave to and shrapnel keywords, even though it does not have a melee weapon. So these things are like just pretty decent.
Yeah.
Straight up. They're very good units, I think. Just fly them up the board and get them into combat.
Gross.
All right, we got our gold soldiers, the Yoke Fiends.
A yoke fiend stands some 7 to 8 feet tall, with layers of shivering fat and muscle branded by their masters, carved by the knives of the priests of hell to mark them as property of greater demons. They exhibit bestial features such as horns and hooves of cattle or goats, ape-like limbs with immensely dense bones, and they hate seeing their own reflections, as in their heart of hearts they know the beauty and glory they have lost for all eternity. I'm ugly.
Shut up, Yoke Fiend. I know I was hating on the Yoke Fiend so much. Or at least I am. Fuck. All right, 6-inch move infantry, +0 range, +1 melee, and they can take anything from the armory, but only one ranged weapon that costs 30 ducats or less. They have the hateful rule, which you have to take a charge action on the closest enemy within 12 and LOS. Okay, so they can move normally, but they have to charge the closest enemy. So I got that wrong. And then they have Torture. When a Yoke Fiend makes a melee attack, it can target a friendly model that does not have the demonic keyword.
More fuel for the fire.
Where are you, wretched?
Yeah.
All right. And then they got their beefy boy here at the end, the Desecrated Saint, Hell's version of a Space Marine dreadnought.
Desecrated saints are the most prized possessions of the Lords of Hell. Men and women once destined to become saints, great prophets, or holy ones according to God's plan, but who were led astray and fell from grace.
Yeah, my prophet got turned into one of these things, I'm sure. You got fucking decapitated and thrown in a giant golem body.
He's just a wretched.
True. All right, 6-inch move infantry, +3 melee, no range stat, -3 and 8 armor, because why wouldn't you? A desecrated saint has several arms, and it can have up to 3 one-handed melee weapons from the court's armory, or 2 one-handed melee weapons and 1 two-handed melee weapon. It cannot have any other battle kit. Ignore offhand, fear, strong, and tough keywords. And it has the abilities Annihilator. A desecrated saint can take 1 fight action per activation with each melee weapon it is equipped with. And then it has a demonic aura. And the desecrated saint has one of the following auras, and the aura it has is determined by the deadly sin you are dedicated to. So for Wrath, you get +1 dice for melee and the dash actions of all models within 8 inches. Pretty nice.
Yep.
Envy, you have a 12-inch aura and cannot charge enemy models already engaged in combat.
All right.
So like that's like for the your opponent.
Yeah.
So you can at least, I feel like that's really good because the court models are just so strong on their own that they should be able to just beat like all the 1v1s.
Yeah.
It's when they get ganged up. You can kind of take them out.
Yep.
So forcing your opponent to just
not be able to charge in and help.
Yeah, is very cool. And you have less models than your opponent.
Oh yeah.
So like
getting swarmed,
your opponent could be just like standing there like, well, I can't charge these models that are already engaged. All right, Lust is a 4-inch aura, negate keywords or special rules from enemy's armor unless it's impervious.
They're just undressing them.
Oh yeah. I actually never thought of it that way.
Right?
God damn it. Stupid Lust. That's a strong ass ability though.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you have this super armor? Not anymore.
Click. I'm just gonna remove that.
Pride is an 8-inch aura. When activation ends, place a blood marker on each enemy model within 8 inches. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Greed. Enemies within 12 inches must declare a charge against the desecrated saint, but must have a free path to move towards the saint to do so. So, yeah, that's it.
So which would you play?
The Greed seems good.
Yeah.
It was funny. We were having a conversation with one of the members in the Discord,
right,
about like what's fun to play as rules wise, and then what would be fun to create conceptually as a sin.
Yeah.
But I don't have the gluttony aura on there.
Oh.
I was like, there's only 5 on there.
Yeah.
Fucking up, boys.
What did we miss?
We missed Aura of Gluttony. Add -1 dice to rolls for enemy models within 8 inches of the desecrated saint, unless the enemy model has Black Grail or Artificial keyword. That's really good. Holy fuck. Yep. And then the Aura of Sloth. Enemy models within 8 inches of the Desecrated Saint treat minor hit results as down results. The aura affects enemy models that normally treat down results as a minor hit result. The aura affects enemy models that normally treat down results as minor hit results, such as models wearing machine armor.
Oh, wow.
That's really fucking good too.
Yeah, basically everything's just going to start lying down, even if you're rolling minor injuries.
And the down result, like, you can start like stacking a whole bunch of blood markers from that as well.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
sick.
good.
Yep.
Anyway, I guess like I have kind of gluttony already with the Great Hunger.
Yeah, for sure.
So I probably wouldn't do that. I think Wrath is just a cop-out.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of just like Khorne Berserker running in.
Yep.
And then rules-wise, it's pretty simple and strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
But, oh man, there's some really good spells and then auras from this thing. Yeah, it's hard to choose. What would you choose?
Just for fun, I would probably try Sloth if I was to try it.
It seems good.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty decent.
Plus, not trying sounds really great.
Yeah. I think Gluttony is like just...
It's really good.
Really strong.
Yeah.
Good spells. Good Desecrated Saint aura.
Yep.
It's pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. I think now we're at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, pilgrims. That's it. That's your podcast. And remember, if your team is in the trenches, then you got to be in the trenches with them.